Well, hey everybody. I've been watching a lot of videos about the trucking industry, and a lot of people are saying trucking is dead. Trucking is not dead. Is it on life support? Yes, it's on life support, but it's not dead. Trucking's been around since the horse and buggy. It wasn't called trucking back then, but it was, transportation. And trucking's going to be around till we're living on the moon, living on Mars, and then it'll be space trucking. Is it on life support? Yes, but it'll come back. It always has, always will. I've been out here 35 years. And now, I haven't been an owner-operator all 35 years. I've been an owner-operator for 17 years. True independent for the past 2 years. And this is what trucking does. It goes up and it goes down. A lot of you people, if you were trucking back then, back in 2008, people were talking about the same thing. Fuel prices was up over $5 a gallon. Rates were low. And people just weren't making any money. You just got to know how to do it. It's when times are good, you don't make that money and you go out and spend it. You just don't. You don't go out, hey man, money's great, I'm going to go buy me a brand new sports car. No, you don't do that. You put the money away and save it for when times are low. And times will get low. It's been up and down for, like I said, past 35 years. Even as a company driver, I saw it when it goes up and down. This past Memorial weekend was pretty bad. I sat in North Carolina for 4 days, which was fine. I've been working pretty hard, so it was fine. I actually enjoyed the rest. I took a load from Southern Cal out to North Carolina and then brought a load back from North Carolina. Well, load I'm on now, going back to Southern California. And then I've already got a load pre-planned going from Southern California up to Bozeman, Montana. And they're paying pretty good. I mean, everybody wishes we made more money. Now, that's true. But I've made a lot worse than what these past loads have been paying me. But you got to put the money aside, save it for a rainy day, build up that savings account for when times are low, you can make it. It's just, but it'll come back around. This is election year. Every 4 years during election year, it gets like this. Maybe this may be worse this time around than previous times. But that's because, still recovering from the pandemic and all that stuff. You just got to be vigilant. Yes, you do have a lot of companies, even some major companies, filing bankruptcy and going out of business. I feel sorry for them drivers. I really do. But you just got to save up, and pray to God your company don't go under. Now, for your owner-ops, independent stuff like that, you kind of don't have to really worry too much. Now, me, for one, I don't like dealing with brokers. I find a company that accepts power only. And that way I'm dealing with account loads. And I know what I'm making. I know what percentage I'm getting. I know what percentage the company's getting. I don't have to deal with brokers. I don't have to deal with factoring services. And I've noticed there's a lot more companies out there that are doing power only, that take on power only. So if you own your own truck and you get your own authority, there's work out there. I mean, I saw some trucks. I was like, holy cow, they're doing power only? They're doing power only now? I had no idea. There's a lot more out there. But like I say, when you do that, you don't have to deal with brokers. You know exactly what you're making. You know what the load pays. You know what you're getting. Don't have to deal with factoring services. And that's what I like to do. I mean, I don't want to have to call up and beg for more money from a broker or negotiate and all this, that, and the other thing. I can just, company says, okay, here's a load. Do you want it? then it's a yay or a nay. And I do decline a lot of loads. I do. Some of the other drivers here, they're like, man, you declined that load? I said, hell yeah. Doesn't pay enough out of this region. Wait a little bit, and sure enough, I'll get another load that pays even better. Because, once you learn the lanes, once you learn, it takes time. Don't get me wrong, it takes time. But once you learn where the loads are paying and where the loads aren't paying, sometimes you do get to a certain area and you're like, yeah, I'm going to have to bite the bullet on this one and take this load. But it'll get you to a place where you're going to get a good load. And then if they try to give you a cheap load out of that area, you just, no, I ain't doing that. Wait 30 minutes to an hour, boom. They give you a load that pays a lot better, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'll take that. That's just my niche. Some people don't like doing that, which is fine. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. But, brokering, that's just my thing. Some people actually like brokers. Some people actually like dealing that way. I'm just one of those people, and some of my friends will even tell you, yeah, that guy don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody about nothing. So, and I really don't. But, it's just, everybody's got their own niche. Everybody's got their own situation. Everybody's got their own way of doing things, which is cool. And everybody's, whatever makes you happy, which is, really good. But as far as trucking is dead, no, there are ways you can do better, like slow your truck down so you don't burn as much fuel. Especially with the lighter loads, we can get the best fuel mileage with the light loads, and just slow her down. Even with the heavy loads, or you can haul ass, whatever you want to do. But just watch your pennies. That's all you got to do, and save up for the rainy days, save up for the bad times, and you'll be all right. Like I said, I've been doing this 35 years. 17 of them has been an owner-operator. Last 2 years has been with my own authority. And I'm doing all right. I'm fine. There are times I'm like, oh, man, this sucks. But there are times I'm like, all right, this will work. This is all right. So, just be vigilant. Take care of your stuff. Take care of your equipment. Watch your pennies. Save up for the bad times. But is trucking dead? Nah, trucking ain't going to die. It's on life support. Yes, it has its ups and downs. Right now we're in a down point. It'll get better. You just got to wait. It'll come around. People still have to eat. People still have to buy clothes. People still buy, dog food and cat food, and and people are still going to drink. If you're one of them beer haulers, people are still going to drink. It's just the way of life. It'll come back around. You just gotta be vigilant and just stay strong. That's all you gotta do. My little bit of advice: trucking is not dead. It'll come back. It'll come back to life, and just weather the storm. That's all you gotta do. It's my little bit of advice. And real quick, PSA. Get yourself a CB, darn it. You know what? I saved myself, what was it? I picked up a load in Statesville, North Carolina. The load I'm on now, Statesville, North Carolina. And I was about ready to jump back on Interstate 77 to go back to Interstate 40 and head west. But they said, I heard on the radio, there was a head-on collision northbound 77 before you get. I didn't know exactly where. Could have been on the north side of 40, but I was like, I ain't taking no chances. I stayed on, what was that? Well, anyway, that highway out of Statesville. Head west, due west, young man. About 5 or 6 miles, it jumps you right on 40. Totally missed that backup. It was, from what I heard on the radio, they were almost to a dead stop. It's like a head-on collision somewhere up there. And as a matter of fact, I think I got a video of it. Maybe if I find it, I'll put it on, but I don't know. So get yourself CB. Save yourself a lot of time. Save yourself some headaches. Save yourself. And if you don't want to turn it on, don't turn it on unless the weather's bad. But, it's a good tool. So, anyway, that was my own little personal opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't care. But, just be vigilant, and you'll be all right. Don't worry. Things will turn around. They always do. All right, y'all have yourself a good one. We'll talk to you later. Good night.